You know that it is about time that you took care of your financial being. And if you have been following these videos, implementing the tips that we teach, and even trying or planning on implementing them, you should give yourself a round of applause, because most people don't even try, they don't even plan to fix their financial well-being. They just accept their financial situation and the habits that they've previously learned. So the fact that you are trying is definitely something worth celebrating. And just so you know that this is a 4-part video series, so if you've not done so yet, go check out the previous 3 videos, because this is video 4 of 4. And again, I am not alone. I am joined by the amazing TJ.
That's right, Samara. What we are looking forward to right now is the action, is the implementation of the tips and the advice that we've been giving you. Because if you only take information and if you put it in your head, it's going to become passive. It's not going to give you anything. Information and data that is not acted upon is useless. So take it away with mistake number 16.
Okay, let's get into it. Money mistake number 16 is not saving up for your retirement. Now, I know thinking about the future and thinking about long-term investments can seem a little unimportant, especially if you are struggling just getting by month over month. However, remember that every little bit counts, and especially if you've got something like the power of compounding interest on your side. So financial planners often suggest that you have to contribute at least 15% of your yearly income towards a retirement fund, such as an IRA fund or a 401k. And if your employer is contributing to that right now, you should be matching whatever they are paying exactly. So if they are contributing 10%, for instance, you should also be contributing 10% to your retirement. And if you are self-employed or you work for a company that doesn't offer such investments, then it is your sole responsibility, no one else's, just yours, to make sure that you are investing in your retirement. Remember that after retiring, you probably have at least 15 to 30 years even. So you don't want to be burdening your family and your kids with your medical bills and day-to-day lifestyle. So make sure that you invest in your future.
Children, youths, your parents are not your emergency fund. Put your house in order. Parents, your children are not your retirement fund. Put your house in order. I totally agree that a person has to work with the foresight of retirement. For mistake number 17, we are talking about being house poor. This is one thing that you have to avoid. Avoid being house poor. Let's go to the achievement. Have you built your house? Congratulations, you've done a lot. You've sacrificed a lot of things, and I'm happy for you. But in any situation, I have the second question. Are you okay? Have you taken rest? Have you gone on a holiday? Or right now you cannot afford to go on a holiday because you used more than 30% of your income to build your house or to buy your house? In any situation, if the cost of your house is more than 30% of your income, you have an opportunity to withhold that money, educate yourself, learn other things, learn investment opportunities, put that money into investment and make more. And when that money has been put together, now you can think about building even a mansion. Let's look at the people who go and rent high houses. Let's look at the people who rent the houses in the big suburbs. Why are you doing that? You can save your money, you can make your money, and you will have a better house later. It's better to move in back. If you're not married, move in back with your parents. If you're married, yes, you go to a reasonable suburb and save the money so that you can invest that money and get better with time. Many people have fallen into this mistake because it is dogma, because it is the society that tells you that you have to build a house. Many people who have gone to diaspora, that's the thing, the first amount of money they send back is to build a house. If that house has taken years, if that stand has taken years, it means that you simply took your money and put it in mud, bricks, and mortar. Your money should make money. Make sure that you do not become house poor by putting a lot of money into bricks, mortar, and cement. Your children will not go to the best schools. Comfort in the house will be minimal because of this. People simply want those four walls around them, but sometimes they are not worth it. When there's an opportunity to make that money, make more money. Passive income, that's what we're talking about. Portfolio income, that is what we're talking about. If your houses are for rental, yes, it's income. But in this situation, ladies and gentlemen, avoid being house poor.
And we've said this so many times before, TJ. People like to pretend that they are living more lavish lifestyles than they actually are because they're trying to impress their family and friends, and this never works out for you ever. Something else that doesn't work out for you is loaning money to family and friends that are not exactly trustworthy. So a study done by Fidelity showed that 18% of the respondents said that they experienced a financial setback in 2020, not just because of COVID, but because they had to financially assist their family and friends. Now, look, a lot of the times people that borrow from their family and friends, like, they've got more of a relaxed approach when it comes to paying that money back. It's like, it's my sister, man, like it's my father, I don't have to pay them back today. Whereas if they were borrowing from a loan shark or the bank, they would have paid that money back on time. So just make sure that you always take care of you first. Always hold yourself and your financial situation at the forefront, and then you can try and assist others. Now look, I've been on both sides of that spectrum, so I just want to talk to the other side as well real quickly. Stop putting your family and friends in awkward and terrible financial situations just because you can't handle your finances.
This is something that really depresses, because the people that you lend money to will feel that you don't deserve to have your money back, or maybe you can make more money. And the other thing that really hurts is that some people, relatives, friends, and close people, they feel that they are entitled to what you earn. And if you offer, you shall always be making a financial mistake, because they're never going to give you back that money. Let's go to mistake number 19, staying at a dead-end job. Yes, I've heard so many people talking about that. You're supposed to do what you love. You're supposed to follow your passion. It's not easy. I went into a commercials class. I came out as an economist, and I'm only going to work in the commercial industry. So I have to be on that job. Otherwise, I cannot feed for my family. Well, what I'm saying to avoid this mistake, make sure that you get a side gig. Make sure that you get a side hustle so that you can have something that you can do to sustain or to supplement the income that you're earning from a dead-end job. Not all jobs are dead-end. Let me describe to you what is a dead-end job. A dead-end job is a job in which you go for the next 20 years, but you do not gain any extra skill that can put you in a better position if you lose the job. That's what we call a dead-end job. You can go to a menial job and it's exciting. Well, it could be your passion. It's something that you like. Well, continue doing it. But financially, if it does not compensate you to the extent that you can retire well and heavy, please make sure that you find a side hustle, supplement them together. You will be surprised that your side hustle can pay you more than what you expect. So do not make the mistake of simply relying on a dead-end job. That was a good one. On a dead-end job, because it's a financial mistake.
And we made it to money mistake number 20, which is never setting clear and specific financial goals. Now, we all know that having good goals is very important no matter what area in life we're talking about. So even if we're talking about health, you can't just tell yourself that I need to lose weight. You have to tell yourself that I need to lose 5 kgs in the next 3 months. And the same applies to your financial goals. So remember that fidelity survey that I alluded to earlier. So it showed that the respondents said that about 2/3 of the respondents actually said that setting New Year's resolutions and financial resolutions was important to them at the beginning of the year. Yet only about 1/3 of those respondents said that having clear and specific goals is what made them, successful, was key to actually sticking to those goals. And then again, another 1/3 of them said that having realistic goals was important and would allow them to, set up what is achievable right now and then moving forward. Okay, so financial goals, and any goal actually has got to be SMART. So it has to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound, no matter what. So we are done, and I want you right now to go over the past 20 money mistakes and take a look at 3 or 5 of them that you will avoid completely, and how can you replace those bad money mistakes with better habits right now. I hope that you honestly enjoyed this video series, and let us make 2021 our best financial year yet.
Well, we have just come to the end of this series, and we've been doing good, I believe. And I hope you guys have got something from this, because we really want you to implement what we've been talking about. It's important to take this advice so that you can put it and you can change. You're the first person to change. Therefore, your finances and your wealth can also change. My name is TJ, and I'm very happy to be on this 4th and to conclude the 4th series of money mistakes that we make as households. Let me just give you, we had the first one, and from the first one, I'm simply going to take one that I really liked. When you meet a wealthy person, please do not ask for money. You gotta ask for ideas, so that at least you can use those ideas to make your own money. On the second series, I really loved this one that said that avoid putting money in your pillow, avoid putting money in your bras, avoid putting money in the socks. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Let the banks keep your money. It can even grow in interest. On the third series, it was amazing, it was good. The one that I liked is that considering to go and get a debt for a wedding or for a special event is stupidity in many ways, more than one. I've just used one of the big words there, but please don't do that. There is no deal, especially as far as African tradition is concerned. If you're going to do the white wedding, you're simply duplicating expenses. And the last one, the 4th one that we did today, the one that I liked here says that children, your parents are not your emergency fund. Your parents, your children are not your retirement fund. So we hope that these money mistake episodes for this series really strike a chord and helped you to avoid some of these mistakes. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, and share with your friends so that we can be on the journey to financial independence together.